Every night, 7-year-old Leo would wake up to the same sound. A faint, dry whisper like dead leaves skittering across pavement. It came from right beneath his bed, a space so dark and tight he couldn't even fit his toy cars under it. At first, he thought it was the house settling, or maybe the wind rattling the old window frame. But the sound was too specific, too rhythmic. It was a voice, and every night it said the same thing. "I'm almost out." Leo would pull the covers up to his chin, his heart thumping against his ribs like a trapped bird. He'd squeeze his eyes shut, trying to block out the sound, trying to convince himself it was just a dream. But the whisper was persistent, a needle of ice in the warm, quiet dark of his room. He told his parents, of course. His dad, always the practical one, got on his hands and knees with a flashlight, sweeping the beam across the dusty floorboards. "Nothing here, buddy," he'd say, ruffling Leo's hair. "Just dust bunnies and a lost sock." His mom would sit on the edge of his bed, her voice soft and soothing. "It's just your imagination running wild, sweetie. No monsters under the bed, I promise." They even swapped out his bed, thinking maybe an old spring was making the noise. They'd bought him a brand new one, a solid wooden frame with no space underneath at all. For 2 nights there was silence. Leo slept soundly, the relief washing over him. He started to believe them. It was just his imagination, but on the 3rd night it came back. Not from under the bed this time, but from within it. The whisper was closer now, clearer, right beneath his back. "I'm almost out." Panic seized him. He scrambled out of bed, flicking on the lamp, his breath coming in short, sharp gasps. The room was empty, just as it always was. But the feeling of dread was a physical weight, pressing down on him. He refused to sleep in his bed after that, dragging his comforter and pillow into his parents' room and curling up on the floor at the foot of their bed. They were patient at first, but after a week, their patience started to wear thin. They tried everything: a nightlight, warm milk, monster spray made of water and lavender. Nothing worked. The whisper followed him. He'd hear it from the closet, from the vents, from the other side of the door. "I'm almost out." It was getting louder, more insistent. One morning, his mom was changing his sheets, humming a cheerful tune to try and lighten the heavy atmosphere that had settled over their home. Leo sat on the floor, listlessly pushing a toy truck back and forth. Suddenly, his mom's humming stopped. "Honey," she said, her voice strained. "Come look at this." Leo walked over to the bed. His mom had lifted the mattress, and there, on the wooden slats of the bed frame, were scratches. Deep, ragged gouges in the wood, splintered and fresh. They started at the very bottom, near the foot of the bed, and crawled upward, almost reaching the spot where his pillow would be. It looked like something had been trying to claw its way through the solid wood. His dad came in, his face paling as he saw the marks. He ran his fingers over them, a look of disbelief on his face. This is impossible." They tore the bed apart, searching for any rational explanation. A rodent? Termites? But the marks were too deliberate, too intentional. That night, a specialist came, a man who dealt with unusual home disturbances, as he called it. He set up audio recorders and thermal cameras. Leo slept on the couch downstairs, the TV murmuring softly to keep him company. Around 3 in the morning, a blood-curdling scream echoed from upstairs. It was the specialist. Leo's parents shot out of their room, racing to the hallway. The man was scrambling backward out of Leo's bedroom, his face ashen, his eyes wide with terror. He was pointing at the ceiling, his hands shaking uncontrollably. It's in the walls," he stammered. "It's moving." They all looked up. A faint, dark stain was spreading across the plaster of the ceiling, directly above where Leo's bed used to be. It was moving, pulsing like something was breathing inside it. And from the stain came the whisper, no longer a faint murmur, but a clear, triumphant voice that filled the entire house, seeming to come from everywhere at once. "I'm out." Then the plaster began to crack. Thank you so much for watching. If this story sent a shiver down your spine, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more terrifying tales. We'll see you in the next one. Stay safe.